Lesson 10-7. Our objective is to learn to find the volumes of rectangular prisms and triangular prisms. And volume, when we're finding volume is the amount of space that an object takes up. And we usually measure that in cubic units. And here we have a rectangular prism, and we have a width, and we have a length, and we have a height. And so we have inches as our units on all of these. Now when we're finding out how many cubic units are going to go into the space, we can use a formula, and that formula is the volume is equal to the length times the width times the height. And if this part looks familiar, the length times the width, that's because that's our area of a rectangle. And this is a rectangular prism, and that's so because that front face there, in fact all the faces on this particular prism are rectangular. So we can think, if we know what the area of this bottom rectangle is, this rectangle right here, we can do that with the length times the width. So that length is 26, and or that width is 26, and that length is 11. And then we need to make that, so we have two dimensions, one dimension, two dimensions, and we need a three-dimensional shape, and that would be the height. So right here, this is adding in our height dimension, and that height dimension is 13. So we can find volume, length times width times height. In this case, 26 times 11 times 13. So if we start multiplying these together, 26 times 11, if I work that out, that comes out to be 286. And I'm going to multiply that by the height, which is 13. So this is actually the area of this bottom rectangle. And so we're now going to add the height factor, and that is 13 inches. So 286 multiplied by 13, when I work that out, I get 3,718 cubic inches. And when we denote cubic inches, we have the inches, and then we use a little 3 as an exponent to say cubic.